Hey, you guys can pull up the map. We are going to start right where we left off. Side Green Hollow's Mossy Tankard.
I'm in the Minhal chat. I don't see the link. Should you post it somewhere else, buddy?
Roll up a little bit.
Add a game.
No, it's in the chat. Fucking shit. It's in the
Oh,
chat
it's
thing. It's just up a little higher.
Okay.
It's not the very last thing that was posted.
Reposted.
I got you. I'm in the end. Cool.
It's up so I can monitor it. Make sure. Good to go. Mike's unmuted. We are live on Twitch. We are live on YouTube. And we are live on Twitter tonight, guys. No pressure or anything.
Twitter.
Anybody want to try their hands at a recap for last week? For some free inspiration?
Last time on Minhal. We have to go and find the enemies in the forest. There's mines everywhere. Oh no, an old gnome's been trapped under a smoke cloud. Oh, there's a large tree. I ought to get the squirrels out of it, or else it's going to eat its nuts. Or we found the old hobbits. They're taking us to the Battle of the Bards. There. A wee winter, we'll go on stage and with a Taylor Swift cover band defeat the ultimate metal band in history. And also, Harmony Calloway will be there as well. And old Tabaxi, a big fan of a resident wizard. Also, a dragon god makes an appearance and freezes time. Oh, that's crazy. But don't fret. Before that, nobody will even know who he is. And then he'll disappear and the lore will stop. Now here we are, sitting at the bar with our old friend Astrid Greenleaf. She is known in Bronson. Welcome.
It works. Take your inspiration.
Yeah, so I can't compete with that. So I think I'm just going to log off. And I'll see y'all next
that
week.
Was, yeah.
Right?
I give them inspiration. That's when I get inspiration. God damn.
Cheese!
The trees with the squirrels. I can't even do a Scottish accent. Awful. All right, so yeah, we're gonna pick up right where we left off. A lot of the commoners have moved out and about, and it's starting to wind down here in the Mossy Tankard. And Winter is sitting at the bar. There's 4 or 5 empty cups in front of her as realization dawns on her. And I will hand the table off to you guys.
Mordella's like, I don't understand, Winter. Explain it again. What happened? I didn't even see anybody.
Who I'm pretty sure is another form of my god, gave me a power boost for my thing. And then I walked up to him, went, I don't know who you are. Would you like to hang out with me while I try to figure out who you are? And then they did powerful magic and I got spooked. And I told them to stop it and they left.
Mordella is still confused. She didn't see anybody at all. Didn't notice anything.
Like, well, you saw the elf when you guys approached. It was mid-sentence. He just vanished because he did the time stop. And then when he let the time stop off, he teleported. So he vanished right in front of you.
Well, that was weird.
Yeah, I still don't believe you. Are you sure it's not just a trick of the mind? I mean, he was a wizard. Could have been anybody.
Stop time. Do you know of anyone who can stop time but the gods?
Chrono wizards.
Yeah. No, actually, I know quite a few back in the wizarding school that can stop time. It's a high level spell, but it's not impossible.
Okay. Do you know any wizards who can cast that spell who would care about little old me?
No, I don't know of anybody that would care about little old you. Much less enough to use a spell slot that high.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Winter. I'd use that spell slot to see you. I'd use that spell slot to stop time so just you and I could have a conversation. A very important one.
Timber gets up and leaves the table. He's going to go see if Song in the Shadows is still about.
He is sitting at a table with Harmony Calloway and Tink and Jinx, the two gnomes that you guys saved. And he's lamenting about how there's no honor amongst bards anymore as you approach.
Like Timber just kind of sits down and just starts 100% fanboying. Mr. in the Shadows, it was, I know there was obviously chicanery that happened, and I just want to know, if the performance is still brilliant. We all know you were robbed, and I've been a fan for a long time. I saw you play for the High Council, and it changed my life. And the poetry that you recite, and the voice, it's like the voice of an angel. And I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for being you and blessing the world with your performances. We are all richer for having seen you perform.
I'm like close enough to hear this, and I just kind of like put down my tankard of plenty because it tastes bad, and I'm just gonna kind of walk over to the bar.
Well, you noticed that before the performance, Song was just eating it up, but he is looking at you with a deadpan face because he is pretty sure it was that damn half-orc who cast that silence spell, and he just saw you leave that table. So he looks at you and he goes, of course. While I appreciate your grandiose statements and appreciation of my art, it seems the company that you keep makes me believe that I might be above this place, and he looks at Vrack again, patrons. So if you want me to sign something, I can do that for you real quick, but I'm gonna need you to move along.
I might be confused. It seems like you are looking down upon a half orc. I'm sorry, I think I was muted for a second. It appears you're looking down upon a half orc as being lesser than you, and he kind of looks down at himself, who's Timber is a fairy, very much outside his own realm. And I don't. I mean, that obviously can't be true because you are the great Song in the Shadows, and right?
You do know that I frequently perform for the elven slavers in Rhynial, and that is a place of class. Here, it seems the standards have been lowered. So, sir, I say again, is there something you'd like me to sign? Or what will it take for you to walk away? And at that point, Tink and Jinx just look at him disgusted and leave the table, as well as Harmony Calloway. They're going to leave him just. They want nothing to do with that.
Yeah. Okay. Number one, bravo on the way you're throwing my own character back at me. That's well done. But Timber is like, I actually do have some, and he pulls his magical quill out of thin air, and he finds a piece of paper. He's like, if you wouldn't mind signing right below this, if is it okay if I kind of put an inscription here, that you wouldn't mind signing below? So I write something on the paper, and he probably thinks it's like to a biggest fan or something like that. And I slide the piece of paper across to him. And I go. I'm not going to hand him my wizardly quill, but I'll find a piece of a pen for him to see if he wants to sign right below what I just wrote.
Okay, so I rolled a 15. I don't know what his perception bonus was, but
Wasn't high, but it was high enough.
Would he have noticed what you have written here?
Yeah, I think so. And it basically says, hang on, I had this in my head a second ago. I guess it basically says, I guess they're right that you should never meet your heroes. Please go fuck yourself, you old racist twat.
Yeah, he looks at it and he holds it up and he spits on the paper and then folds it up and presses it into your chest, and he begins to march out.
I cast sleep on him.
Can I see any of this happening? Like I know I'm like in charge of my kids, but like I was like looking at the bar when it happened, and I'm noticing the commotion now.
If you want to roll a perception check to see if you would hear it if you were looking at the bar.
Yeah, I was more watching Ildane go towards the bar. Let me put my
I'll
character
say
sheet
DC
up.
12 perception check. You overheard it. He kind of wanted you to hear it, so not very high.
20 on the die.
Yeah, you're good, bud. You heard every single word. You even heard him when he went to spit on the paper.
All right. I'm going to approach the sleeping body.
Yeah, we're just
And
going to
just
say
wait
it's a
for him to
single
wake up.
target. You put him to sleep, so he's laying there asleep.
I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to wait for him to wake up. But I want to put my face an inch away from his face with the most shit-eating grin that I can muster up on him.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to breathe on him until he wakes up.
So you're just going to do that for a minute?
Absolutely.
All right. So while we're waiting for that minute to pass by, Ildane, you walk over to the bar. You're approached by Astrid Greenleaf. Ah, Thranduil, I see you brought a dwarf friend with you this time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, just on the way into town. Hey, I've been meaning to ask you, Astrid. You seen any soldiers pass through recently?
As we've had the normal travelers, there was a mercenary crew that moved through with a prison cart earlier today, but
Anyone with a peculiar sword, perhaps a scar on his face? Ring a bell?
Eldrick mentioned something about the guy with a strange black sword. He'd probably be the one to talk to.
Yeah, Eldrick, yeah, he would know. I think
he didn't stop in here. I think Eldrick ran him off. He said he knew him, so
I'll speak to him. How's things going for you over here at the inn?
Oh, it couldn't be better. This little tavern has turned quite a profit, especially since I started the Battle of the Bards competition every year. It's kind of become a stepping stone for most bards. That Dragonborn you came in here with got some pipes.
She's going places.
Oh, yeah.
Don't tell her I said that. No, it's good. It seems like you're raking in all the coin you can get. It's great.
Yeah,
the place looks great, Astrid.
Might even build an addition.
Yeah, you could get more room and board.
Yeah.
Host far off bards, Who knows? Wat dat Felix holds. Sorry. Yeah, no, it's good to see you. But I think I'm gonna go speak to Eldrick real fast. Thanks again.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm gonna slap the bar and pivy my way over if anybody wants to do anything else.
Yeah, Mordella definitely overheard that conversation, seeing as she was right next to Thranduil, and she's gonna slap Winter on the shoulder and say, "Come on, this is important," and follow.
Cool.
Ildane, Astrid looks at you. What can I get you?
Have I? So I probably in that time that I walked up to the bar, I am now like seeing Brack out of my peripheral, like now, like move, and so I think I've turned around to like watch. So I'm just gonna be like, I'm sorry, Astrid. I came up here to get a nail, but I think I'm gonna have to hold off just a second.
Tell you
I
what,
might
it'll be
be
here
needed.
waiting on you. And she gets the draft and puts it up on the bar.
Oh, sweet. I'll take it to go then.
Yeah. That'll just be 3 silver.
Okay. I give her 3. And then I'm gonna kind of walk with purpose, but slowly back over to Timber's table
Yep. So we will go there
and
first.
just kind of
Brack,
observe.
you have been waiting, and slowly and groggily, Song in the shadows begins to wake up, and he's like, I need some bacon and some egg. What the? And he screams out and he crawls backwards, crab walk style, away from you.
I just want to like look him in the eye and say, "Got something you want to say?" A little louder, possibly next time.
He stands up and begins to brush himself off, and he is like, I will never be caught in this putrid, festering, wretched excuse for a hamlet ever again. I am above this. And he is going to try to walk past you.
I'm gonna let him. I'm just gonna smile and wave. I'm not gonna
He doesn't
be the
even look
angry
at
orc.
you, and he's got his nose in the air as he marches out the door.
In that case, I will march up to the bar with a smile on my face, and let's go. I'll ask if they have any dwarven ale.
Of course, that's what's already in the cups. So
We buy
Astrid runs
around
a
for everybody.
draft, and for the bar. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 16 times 3
48,
silver. Yep.
48 silver. I'll drop a gold on the bar and wait for everybody to grab their drinks.
Yeah, she just lines them up across the bar, and these commoners down here do not hesitate. They are already
I'll just hold.
sloshed.
I now have a beer in
I'll
each
hold my
hand.
tankard in the air. Yeah, I'll hold my tankard
Best
in the
night
air
ever.
and yell out to Winter.
And everybody to winter.
And just throw my flagon back.
Ew.
Winter laughs and does like a thank you, darlings, and then leans over to Brack and is like, are you trying to spend all your gold that you just got? Is that what this is? You know, butter up the townspeople, get rid of the weights all at the same day?
It's only one gold. It ain't gonna hurt anybody.
Okay, and we'll move over to Eldrick. He's leaned back in his chair with his feet on the table, talking to Thunderstrom, the dwarf who played Wondrous Barricade. As you approach Thranduil, and oh, look what the cat drug in.
Eldrick, my old friend. My accent's terrible. No, I'm hunting Blackthorn. I heard you may have spotted him.
His feet leave the table, and he sits up, and he looks over at the dwarf and says, "If you'll excuse us, I'm gonna need to have this conversation privately." And he stands up and he starts walking towards this back office.
I'll follow in pursuit, heel to heel.
If anybody else wants to go, that is the room to go to.
Yeah, Mordella's gonna go with.
Winter's gonna follow Mordella because Mordella
okay,
is
right.
her favorite. So
Okay.
Look at my cup right
Timber will
now.
head back.
Bestie.
And so you guys approach, and this is just the little office that it's Astrid's office, but she lets Eldrick use it.
Gotcha. I'm gonna walk up to the corner of the desk and cross my arms and kind of lean against it. So, what do you know?
Well, can I ask what this is about first, Randall? Because this is 2 people I've served with in the dunes in as many days. Just happened to come through Green Hollow.
Well, it's no coincidence. I'm on his trail. He took something from me, and I seek to get it back.
Make a deception check. I rolled a natural 20.
Not a natural 20, but close.
He looks at you and think there's a little more to it than that, and
I'm going to undo a couple buckets on my military jacket and pull out Nadine's collar and just lay it down on the desk. I wasn't lying to you. I just know what I can. Can't get it back, but I can take a lot more from him. You know how we do things on the dunes?
he
Eye
looks
for
down
an
at
eye.
the collar, and I'll tell you the truth, Randall, he didn't say much, and I didn't let him stick around. We all know what that guy's like.
He's leaving a trail of corpses behind him. You just point me in the direction he's going. I'll be hot on his trail. I'm gonna hunt the bastard down and give him what he's due.
Well, it's funny because I was going to keep this to myself. Randall, I don't want to see you in any more trouble. From what I hear, you got a good life going on up there. And
Not anymore. I got nothing left. He took it all from me. He killed my father. He burned my homestead. He led an army into my town, butchered my friends, so to speak.
well, in that case, he told me I might see you. And he said he was going to the dunes and to tell you you'd know where to find him.
Sick bastard lives in the past. I thought it was past us, you know? I thought he finally has seen enough of the bloodshed. Now I'm scrolling back to the dead, sleeping under the moon, and killing again. Never wanted this.
There's something wrong with that blade he wields, brother.
I don't know if it's causing his madness, but I know it's not just him behind it. I'm also looking for his boss.
Margrave's that son of a bitch.
I don't know what he's up to now, but if you have any information on him, need everything I can get.
I'll reach out to my contacts. If you come back through here and you haven't found him, check in with me.
I'm not sure if I'll be back through here. If you could send a messenger, I can tell you where I'm going. Perhaps he can meet me on the road. I'll pay him for his trouble. It means a lot to me.
All right.
I'm not backing down from this fight. He can run as fast as he wants, but I got a quiver full of friends that fly faster than he does.
Just Just be careful, Thranduil. Revenge is a dead man's game.
We're all already dead as it is. We just don't know it yet.
Well, then there ain't much left but to wish you luck. And he stands up and reaches his hand out to you.
I'm gonna take his hand. I'm gonna shake his hand.
Yeah, it's more of a forearm grasp.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him the shoulder shake.
He does the same thing, and he's like, well, at least get a room for the night with Astrid.
I'll talk to my party. Oh, sorry, I've been rude. I'm not taking it alone. I got these fine folk behind me. They've proven themselves. Taking this one. We're taking this one together.
He looks over at Mordella Winter, and his eyes kind of narrow when he sees Timber. And he can't help it. I got a good accounting of everything in this pub. Nothing better come up missing.
Timber just lowers his head and Jesus, just one of those fucking nights. And he just turns around, walks back out to the common room. Need to get back to the city.
Yeah, you stumbled into Greenbow, Alabama. All right, and with that, is there any other conversations that need to happen tonight, or you guys want to get a room and?
That's what we're doing. I'd say get a room, couple rooms.
Yeah, I'm down to get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what, Winter, you won. You get your room for free.
Yay, I get a free room and
That goes-
thousands of gold
Yep,
coins.
That goes for Vrac as well. For everybody else,
Oh, shit.
it's 15 silver for a room for the night. If you want to double up, that's more than fine, Mordella and Timber. She can give you guys the lover's suite.
Oh,
That sounds
I'm
absolutely
down.
delightful, and Mordella slaps down a gold on the table.
Oh,
I'll pay for a room
damn.
as well.
Okay. Well, Dane, you just gonna double up with Vrac in the free room?
Yeah.
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 You guys go. Anything anybody wants to do before they go to sleep?
How much is the
No.
lover's suite? I didn't even ask. I just said she slapped down the gold.
The gold will cover it.
Okay.
This is a bard. If you paid her a gold, that's what she's gonna take. Never mind that it was 50 silver.
Oh, I don't really care about that. I'm just making sure I gave enough.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, other than that, I mean, money.
Okay.
Spider over here really wants it.
As Mordella and Timber head off to their room, she is gonna shout out to Winter I won't be far.
A good rest, darling.
The rooms aren't
Also-
actually attached to the tavern. There is another building out behind, but
Can Winter do like an Arcana check or something to see how far the range of Navir's teleportation spell was?
yeah, go ahead.
Nat 20.
At 20, you figure an ancient solar dragon could teleport just about as far as he fucking wants.
Wonderful. Nat 20 doesn't get me any specifics whatsoever.
He said he'd be watching, so you get the feeling that he's probably not far.
Wonderful. Winter goes to bed.
It's funny because as you go to bed, He appears on the stage. Goes and gets a drink after you've left. And anything else anybody wants to do before they go to bed?
Let me double check something.
Yeah, I think once get up to our room, I'm probably gonna break out this mirror and maybe do some stuff with it. But we'll see what. We'll wait till everybody else is done.
Needed to check if I needed to release any spirits, but I'm not actually bound to a spirit right now. So no, I don't.
You sure?
According to my character sheet, I am not bound to a spirit.
Okay. Well, the reason why I asked so many times is because I know you bound yourself to a spirit of harmony before the Battle of the Bards.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, it's a spirit of wonder, and I did overlook it. You are right, so I need to dismiss that.
I didn't know if I was going to be possessing you tonight or not. That's why I kept asking.
Oh, I'd rather not do that. I overlooked where I fucking put it. So thank you for double checking with
Yeah.
me. Yeah, she
That would have
does
been a
need to release
surprise
that
for
spirit.
Timber.
Oh yeah. Maybe I should have just let that happen.
Bow chicka bow.
Timber's gonna be coming out with some crazy stories the next morning. He's an absolute animal.
Absolutely.
So on and so forth. Okay. But yeah, but
Things that
Timber is
came
gonna
out of
have
this
to
woman's
see
mouth.
this. As Mordella begins preparing a ritual circle and does release the spirit that is bound to her. Some spirit has some type of, somewhat of a physical manifestation as it releases. And Mordella feels relief. And then, yeah, maybe she'll just cast protection from evil and good on herself.
All right. We
That's it.
transition.
Timber
Everybody's
kind of
in their
asked, like,
rooms.
so are you worried that spirit's gonna come get you now? Like, just trying to figure out how this works with you.
That one or another. The power I take from them, Timber, is not always willing. So I fear that maybe in the greater scheme of things, one of them may come back. One of them that I've taken so many over the years, one of them may come back.
Thank you for reminding me, by the way. That was your 5th spirit that you've bound to yourself.
Okay.
I need you to take a point of corruption.
All right.
And if you want,
Are you
I would like
okay,
you to
Mordella?
make
You
a
appear a
wisdom
little off.
saving. Well, no, just make a wisdom check for me.
Yeah, give me 1 second to mark this on here. Actually, make sure I can see this next time, so when you ask me, I'm not like, oh yeah, no, I'm good. A wisdom check, man, I almost wish it was a saving throw. I rolled a 1. 3.
Okay, never mind. Go on with your roleplay, Timber.
Are you seem to be a little. I've seen you release the spirit before. You seem to be a little bit more affected by this one. Milady, are you okay?
Oh, I just feel a bit more shaken this time. I don't know why. Kind of like holds her head and sits down. Maybe you're right about, this is taking part of me every time I'm doing this as well. Kind of like sweaty and a bit clammy.
Knees weak, arms are heavy.
Timber kind of, he steps on the bed beside you, and he just kind of like rubs your upper back, just in a comforting, like, I do know some spells that if you are having trouble getting to sleep, I can assist with that. And there's a few other things I may be capable of as well if you are uncomfortable.
I'm just reading something really quick. Okay, all right. She appreciates the light back rubbing from Timber, and she says, "Wow, Timber, that's really kind of you. Thanks. I appreciate the offer. I'm certain I'll be able to get to sleep just fine tonight. I usually get to sleep rather quickly. Did you know it's going to be a full moon tonight?
I did not.
Or is it tomorrow night, Frankie? Did I get the night wrong? Is it tonight or tomorrow night, the full moon?
Next night.
Okay, so she says, you know it's going to be a full moon tomorrow night, Timber?
I did not know that. Is that important to you in some way?
Of course, Timber. Full moon is always important to the witch. Just wait. You're in store for a treat tomorrow.
Well, indeed I am. I can hardly wait.
He like gets up off the bed and like does a good stretch and says, I need to go through some of my belongings really quickly, Timber, if you don't mind. Just starts digging through her pack. Not that I'm trying to ignore you. Just need to focus my attention here for a moment.
Oh, of course. Timber turns and pulls his pack out and starts going through it as well.
He's basically going through, just making sure all the stuff that he bought and everything like that is in place and everything like that, knowing that we're going to be traveling for a while. The tent, you know, blah, 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 this and that, whatever. But he does realize he forgot to pick up some rations. He's like, damn it. Maybe tomorrow morning. Start stuffing things back in there. He just snaps her fingers and the broom goes and like stands in the corner by itself.
Timber pulls the mirror out of his pack, and he's kind of just sits down on the bed with it and he's looking at it. He's turning it back and forth, and he's when he looks into the mirror, is there anything different? Is it just like a normal mirror?
You notice that it's kind of opaque. You're not actually seeing your reflection in it, and I would need Mordella to make a perception check.
Okay. See, I rolled a 7 for a total of 9.
Yeah, you're busy with your own things. You're not paying
Doing great.
attention. You're just assuming that
Like, probably completely back turned to him right now.
Just assuming that Timber's just laying in bed trying to put out the vibe.
Yeah. So you're holding this mirror, and I had posted that picture of it if you saw it or not. It is kind of heavy in your hand for a hand mirror. It's got some weight to it, and it's very intricately. You don't speak Celestial, do you?
No.
Okay, yeah, but you can't read the runes and stuff around it. And it's got a symbol of a waning crescent at the top.
It's such a strange. I mean, my lady sent me to get this, and it must be important to her, but it just looks like it's nice, but it's nothing that she would send me halfway across the world to get. It's just. I cast Identify.
Are you talking
on it.
to me?
You cast Identify?
I cast Identify on the mirror.
Okay. I need a DC 25 intelligence saving throw.
Okay, well, if there's one stat I'm able to get that with, intelligence would be it. So, let's see. All right. Intelligence saving throw. That is a 19 plus 8 is a 27.
So, as you cast this, your spell book leaps from your pocket or wherever you were storing it at the time. Did you still have your spell book out? You would have had to, right, to cast the spell?
Yeah,
So it
because I
leaps
cast
from your
Identify as a
hands,
ritual. I'd need it.
and immediately stops you mid spell. And in your head you hear no, not good. Don't do that. Don't. This is a divine item. You
Why? Stop it. You are always too cautious and silly and old, and your time is done. And you're a spell book now. Just you are not in charge anymore. If I want to do something, you can't stop me. And
you know what?
try to
Yeah, he's gonna be like, you know what? Your funeral. And
Alright.
normally your spell book is he's always got a quip or a comeback or something like that, but he's pretty straight cut. He's like, go ahead, cast it again.
that actually put Timber off a little bit.
Yeah.
Can I do an insight check on my own spell book?
Yes, you can.
All right. 12.
Yeah, he seems genuinely worried about your well-being because mechanically only on a natural 20 would the identify spell work on this for you. And if you fail that saving throw, it's probably going to hurt.
It's like, okay, well, grab the spell book. I'm like, fine. But we need to talk about this later. And I take the mirror, put it back in my pack for now.
And your spell book in your head goes, you need to broaden your languages. That is an item of Lyra, the goddess of the moon. You did get a good enough roll that I'm going to give you some of this. So, it is inscribed that be careful when you gaze upon this, for those of corruption shall be cleansed.
It always comes down to the gods and the goddesses and just their little riddles and their silly games, and you just
Mordella, you hear him talking out loud and saying these things. You can't hear the spell book, but at this point you hear it. It always comes down to the gods as he's holding this mirror.
She's like cinching up her sack and tucking it away and everything, and she finally turns around and she's like, Timber, I asked you a question. Were you talking to me? Who are you talking to?
My most sincere apologies, my lady. I was conversing with my spell book. It contains the spirit of an old wizard that sometimes advises me on things, and to be perfectly honest, he is mostly pompous and useless. But it's just we were having a conversation about what I should be doing and what I should not be doing, and I apologize if I startled you in any way.
I can understand divining with the spirits, but be warned, Timber. The spirits can sometimes be a malevolent force, especially in the shadows. All right, now let's get some sleep.
Yes, sleep is definitely what I'm looking forward to.
Got a big day of travel
And-
tomorrow, Timber. And don't forget,
Right.
we're going to celebrate Lyra tomorrow night during the full moon.
Oh,
Forget.
yes,
I'm counting on you, Timber.
Yes, we're gonna celebrate a god tomorrow. Yes, I will be there. I
See if I
cannot
can
wait.
talk Winter into it as well. It'll be a great time.
Yeah, quite. It's before he rolls over, he does undo a button on his robe just to see if it changes the general mood of the room.
You can see that Mordella has just finished like tucking herself up in the blanket and like rolls to the side facing the other direction from Timber.
This Timber's just thinking in his head. It's been a weird fucking evening. I think he cast sleep on himself.
He just popped some Quaaludes. There we go. Anybody else want to have conversations in the room? Or do we move on to the morning?
I'm probably moving on in the morning.
Okay, so yeah, you guys wake up. You slept fine, safe behind your locked doors, and you come back to breakfast, and the place is pretty empty. Almost all of the bards have gone. You got a feeling after a celebration like that, most of the town is hungover and they're not out there. But you guys are out here early. Bronson is helping Astrid prepare meals. And but there is a group of individuals at one table. You guys see that tiefling rock star and his pirate goblin buddy, and they've got this unicorn statue on the table, and they're enjoying their meals as well. And I'm going to give control of Vex over to Eric.
Yeah, so Vex kind of looks around the room and then stands up abruptly and kind of rushes over to your guys' table and kind of stands between Thranduil and Winter. And he looks over at Winter. Hey, you were pretty good back there.
Thank you, darling, but I couldn't have done it without some help from the lovely Vrak beside me.
Yeah, Vrak. Hey, listen, you ever heard of us?
If I say no, would you be offended?
No, I wouldn't. Hey, listen, we were just wondering, Jerry and I, you in a band?
Not entirely.
Cool. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, it was pretty cool back there. You know, beginner's luck and all. So we were thinking, you want to join our band? We our bass player kind of died, and our drummer left. So you know, if you think it'd be cool and all, you could totally come on the road with us.
Unfortunately, I am not a bass player nor a drummer. I am merely a vocalist, so I'm not sure how much I could help your merry little band.
Yeah, you talk kind of funny, but no, yeah, Jerry, he got kind of a rough voice, you know, what with being a goblin and you know killing people and stuff and getting stabbed. So that'd be cool, you know. You know, we could do like duets and stuff. You know, I'm more of a lute player myself, but you know, we're gonna get out of here and get some road beers if you want to tag along.
Unfortunately, I cannot step away from my party at the moment. We're on a very important quest. Gotta murder a dude and all.
That's cool. Yeah, whatever, sucker. Hey, listen, if you change your mind, you know where to find us. Demonic one! And he's just gonna like walk off. Come on, Jerry. Let's get out of this dump.
Gotta finish
Winter
my ham.
Winter turns to literally everyone else in the group and makes this kind of facial expression that goes, "Was that a dream or did I actually just experience that?"
Timber turns to her and goes, I'll be honest. I honestly have no idea what is normal anymore. Oh, I'm not the best judge.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so you guys are eating up your breakfast and you're settling up your bills. It's just 4 copper for breakfast. It's not a big deal. And you get ready to hit the road. But before that, you guys go about the town. We're just gonna montage shopping for the stuff that Vrak said that they needed to pick up and all that in the
Oh,
Discord.
perfect.
We're not actually gonna do the shopping here in town, but you guys begin to leave out, and there is a rumble of thunder and it just starts downpouring as a spring storm moves in, which is going to slow your guys' pace a bit, but you ride out of town and begin heading south. And do you guys have any discussions as you're on the road? Timber, do you want to complain about your coiffed hair or whatever?
Oh, I'm good.
Okay. So you guys are heading down the road. And let me pull up the next map.
Hey, while you're doing that, how much are rations if I bought some in town?
Rations are a handful of copper. So I'd say 10, 15 copper a ration.
Okay.
It's just some dried meat wrapped
you.
in burlap.
Winter also peels off to get some rations at some point during the town.
Yeah, see? I gave you guys opportunities. That's okay,
Yeah,
you have a
the rest
ranger.
does. Yeah, he can cast Goodberry and have us all covered.
I don't think he has Goodberry.
I ain't about that life.
But you think maybe he might hunt you up something. It'll just depend. As you
Oh,
guys are
yeah.
coming south, though, after a while, you're trudging through the mud and dragging your cart. You hear some swearing from ahead of you. And as you round this bend into this big open area, you guys see these three men in this carriage stuck in the mud. And these three men who are all wearing like this red leather armor with matching insignias on it. They don't look like any kind of like guards or anything like that. You figure they're probably more a mercenary band. And you remember Astrid saying that she had seen a group of mercenaries rolling through with a prisoner. And
the prison cart, yeah.
And as you look at the cart, it is fastened with bars and locked with a huge padlock. And you guys approach as you see these guys.
Hey, do we have our horses?
Yeah, you guys have your cart and your horses. It's following behind you. Or you could be riding on it. However you guys want to
definitely
do that.
go around this mud. Let's not get caught in the same shit they're in.
Yeah. So, and the guy who's watching his two other men working on this cart kind of shouts out to you guys, "Hey, can you give us a hand?"
Winter casts invisibility on herself.
Okay.
Mordella looks to her right and sees that Winter is immediately gone and just like, okay.
Yeah.
Can we
Can you what?
Can we see the prisoner?
Absolutely. And Vrac, in your head, you hear telepathically, "You gotta help me. You gotta help me. I didn't do what these guys said I did. You gotta get me out of here. I'm being framed. Please."
Can I respond?
Yes.
I would like to think back and say, framed for what?
Listen, these men were hired by a noble who doesn't want me with his daughter. He killed a rival merchant of mine, and I'm being framed for the murder. I did not do this. Can't let them get me back there. I'll be hanged.
Is this just a human or an elf?
Yeah,
I
this
didn't
is
hear.
a human man. He's wearing like just it looks like he's been stripped of most of his like fancy attire, but he's wearing a nice long sleeve cotton shirt and a nice pair of brown trousers. But he's dirty. Looks like he's probably been in the back of this cart for a while, and his hair's disheveled. It's about shoulder length brown hair.
All right. And how far away are we from the?
Right now,
From the people?
Vrac, as you're coming down, it looks like
Oh,
you're
that's not cool.
70 feet from him. And the
Do you
mercenary
want me to just
captain.
keep you with Sorry, do you want to just stay with Ildane?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
There
Oh,
you
wait,
go.
can I move my character? I can't remember
Yeah.
if I could move my character.
So
last
because Ildane started moving forward a little bit.
You know what, Cook? I completely
Yeah.
forgot that you couldn't control your token. But
time.
anybody
No,
at the table can.
wait.
Hey, there you
No,
go.
I can move it. I just have to copy it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
Mordella
mercenary
wanted to write up.
captain.
No, sorry,
go
go
ahead.
No, you go. You finish your description first.
Yeah, so the mercenary captain, he sees you guys approaching and he's like, "Come on, we don't have time for this. I've got to get this guy back to the capital." And we've been here for an hour and a half in this fucking rain. Please, I'll pay you some gold to help.
Mordella rides up to the front. How's the horse look? Look healthy?
Yeah, the horse is healthy. It's fine. It's wet. It looks a little
Yeah.
annoyed at the weather, but
Right.
other
it's
than
not
that,
been mistreated or anything like that.
It's
Yeah.
well taken care of.
Good news. Good news.
Look,
I
here.
don't want to.
He reaches into his coat pocket and he pulls out a wanted poster with a bounty of 2,500 for one Cedric. Let me pull his Thornwood. Cedric Thornwood, who's wanted for murder and robbery. And I should probably switch this over to this so our viewers can see the map. Cedric Thornwood is wanted for murder and robbery in Brighton. And there's a 2,500 gold piece bounty on his head. Like I said, he's 30s. Yeah. And he hands over this bill and he goes, "Look, I can pay you guys 50, 60 gold to help us get this cart out of here. And if we meet up back in Brighton and I get there safe and sound, say I owe you."
Mordella says I'm not against helping you, but I definitely don't have the strength to pull the card out. Anybody else want to give it a shot?
I have the strength.
Vrac,
but
in
are
your
you
head
sure that
again, you hear, "No, you got to get me out of here.
Yeah.
This is the opportunity. You got to get me out of here."
I want to help this guy. Can I roll an insight check to just catch this guy's vibe? I know it's just thoughts, so I want to trust him. That's what I'm leaning towards, but I want to know whether or not he is trustworthy.
Okay, I'm going to roll persuasion or deception, not telling you which, and you are going to roll an insight.
All right. Plus 7. Damn, all those bonuses. 12.
He's hard to read, just being mental, but he looks like he's in a panic in the back of this cart, and he's pleading with you.
What's this guy's build? What does he look like?
Who, the mercenary captain?
No, the prisoner.
Well, what's he look like?
Yeah, like I know you said he's a human, like fancy man. Is he like weak looking? Does he look like he could,
So
take care of
what I
himself in
wrote
a
is
fight?
Cedric Thornwood is in his mid-30s. He's kind of got a bit of a rugged appearance, but he's dressed nice. He's got a piercing blue eyes, shoulder-length dark hair. In the wanted poster, his hair is back in a ponytail, but obviously they've taken his ribbon that he normally ties it up with. And he's got like a faint scar on his left cheek, but he just looks like a 30-year-old human who's seen better days.
I'll
He's
look at
probably
the
been in the back of this cart for almost a week or so, you figure, from the level of
I'll
grime
look at
on
the
him.
mercenary captain, and I'll just say that that guy doesn't look like he could kill anything.
Well, all I know is that a bounty was put out for him. He looks at the poster. This is him. found him. He was hanging out on the outskirts of Green Hollow, on up Tosin Way, and we were able to round him up. And he's a long way from Brighton, so maybe you figure out why he ran so far. In your head again, Vrek, it's that noble. I'm courting his daughter. He doesn't know. I'm too low. Just a peasant.
Living
Not
in
that I
Brighton
don't.
can. Sorry, go ahead, Cook.
No, I was just saying that I don't believe the peasant thing, but I do believe he might have been trying to
I guess
do
peasant compared
something.
to a noble. You know what I mean?
That's,
He tells you that he's a merchant, and that the noble doesn't see that as a high enough job for his daughter, Lady Elena, or not Elena. What did I put in here? That's back in Tosa.
I want to know why this guy, this peasant,
Alara, Lady
I'm getting mad.
Alara is the name of the daughter.
I want to know why the peasant knows enough magic to be able to speak telepathically. Can I roll a Arcana check? Because this is starting to feel weird.
Yeah, you can roll an Arcana check. Timber, do you check out the poster?
Yeah, that's just what I was going to do because I'm from
Yep.
Brighton. Can I look at the poster, see if there's like a judge or somebody that signed it, see if I can just
It
kind of
is
figure out the
signed
authenticity?
by Lord Harrington, and you can make a history roll with advantage since you're from Brighton.
My Arcana check, 13.
What was that?
So I'll resolve the Arcana check real quick with only a 13.
Yeah.
You know that some people are able to use telepathic magic. You've seen it before.
That's true.
As a matter of fact, Winter, as a Gem Dragonborn, can just do that. Speak to you in your head.
Want to make it clear that I haven't
I thought
at
you
all.
said in your head before. Maybe it was to somebody else. In your head, you hear. But maybe it wasn't to Vrac. I apologize.
Yeah, no, she's keeping the party in the dark about most of her abilities right now, just to see how useful it is and or funny it is to reveal it later.
Yeah, telepathic magic isn't that rare on Minhal.
Okay. Well, my mind is made up. I'll look
Timber, what
at
did you get
the.
on your history check? Real quick, Vrac. 1 second.
I got 15 on the history check.
Yeah, so you know the name Lord Harrington. He's a mid-level noble. He's kind of snooty and uppity, kind of like Dennigan upper crust is, you know. He's the kind of thumb his nose at the lower class, and he's got a bit of a reputation. He does have a daughter named Alara.
Yeah, normally I'd ask about that, but I think
you
that
haven't heard.
conversation
Yeah,
happened in back.
yeah, you haven't heard any of that. So you do recognize the noble's name, and that's his reputation.
And I'm assuming that in Brighton, this is somebody who could normally sign a wanted poster.
Yes.
Yeah. So I turned to the group. I was like, hey guys, according, and this I know Lord Harrington, not anybody that I'd like to hang out with. His daughter's quite a looker, and kind of shoot a shy little look at Mordella, like, oops, shouldn't have said that. But this looks like a 100% legitimate why am I losing this word? Wanted poster. Like, this is the warrant. This is 100% legit.
Yep. And the mercenary goes, well, you're damn right it is. This guy, you know, he's a merchant, but he's not big time. He sells some wares in Brighton, in the lower city. But you know, they found the guy who runs the shop across from him, they found him dead in the morning. And some of the neighbors had said that they heard old Cedric here and him fighting the day before. And let's see, I have the list of evidence here. Second. And in
Elaine's just
in
kind of
your
standing
head,
there awkwardly waiting.
yeah, in your head, Vrac, you hear, yes, we argued, but I would never kill him. He was an all right guy. I mean, just he always puts his prices a little bit lower than mine, and he's trying to steal customers from me, but that's not reason to kill him. I have a good reputation in the lower city. I'm known for my honesty and integrity, and I would I've never been arrested before in my life. Yeah, I'm being targeted by the noble.
I want to approach the cart if
Yep.
I can. I want to cast Zone of Truth centered on the prisoner. I just want to get to the bottom of this. And I want to ask him, did
You
you
go to
kill
cast the spell, and the mercenary captain approaches and goes, What the hell are you doing? Get away from the cart. If you guys aren't going to help, I guess you can move on. But
Can I step
this is
in
getting
front
weird.
of the mercenary cat and be like, hi?
Yeah, you can step in front of the mercenary captain, but if you're going to try to allow Vrac to cast a spell, we're going to go into initiative.
Before we do that, I am sorry, I had to step away to take a phone call. Can Mordella just get off her horse as she sees things starting to get a little bit weird?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I want to do. She's just
Yep.
going to get off her horse just so she doesn't have to be doing that during combat.
I just want to make a check if I could just kind of look at their uniforms and just kind of see what kind of mercenaries these are. If they're just like bounty hunters for like some sort of sheriff, or if they're more of like militant.
Yeah, go ahead.
So just make
Make an
a
insight.
Insight, yeah. That would be a 16.
16. So their uniforms are perfectly matching. So you take it they were all made at the same time. Their weaponry looks to be in good condition. This doesn't look like just a band of bandits for hire or anything like that. These look like a legitimate registered mercenary corps who's decided that this was a lot of gold and they wanted to go hunting for this bounty.
Okay.
Listen,
any way I can
his guilt
distract
isn't for
the
any of
captain?
us to decide. His guilt isn't for any of us to decide. This is a legitimate writ signed by a lord.
And Timber speaks up, and gang, Brighton is renowned the world over for its justice system. If this young man is innocent, then he will have that opportunity to plead his case, and I have every confidence that justice will be served one way or the other.
I agree with Timber. It's not really our problem. We got bigger fish to fry.
And
I'll speak up.
inside the cart, Cedric begins to cry as he's just looking at you, Brack, and just,
I'll speak up then
please.
on his behalf. Yeah, Timber, the great justice system that the city upholds is beautiful and wonderful, but I'm pretty sure this guy is fucking that judge's dog.
And the mercenary raises an eyebrow.
I was like, I would not blame him. She is quite a beautiful young lady, and as good for him if that is the case.
He looks
Well, he's
over
in the
when
back
Timber.
of a prisoner's cage, so
He looks over when Timber talks and he goes, I've seen you before. You're with the court. You know me, I've never committed a crime before.
I actually, can I roll something just see if I recognize them?
I was thinking that you wouldn't even because of just your station, but go ahead, roll to see if you recognize them.
That's. Let's see. History.
Yeah, go ahead and make it a history
Uh,
roll.
Yeah, it's a 23.
Actually, yeah, you think you might have like stopped in there and bought some bread once because you were hungry, and it looked like the only thing edible in his shop. But yeah, you've definitely.
Yeah, I seem to remember. Yeah, but like let's be clear. We've run across. I don't know you. You could. I met these people 2 days ago, and I know them more than I know you. You just sold me bread once. That doesn't make you not a murderer.
Did the other guy sell butter bread?
His shoulders just
Eh,
go
it's-
slack.
I don't know if it was better. It was definitely cheaper.
All right, listen. Well, if you guys aren't going to help us get this, this has gotten strange.
That's kind of
Be
our
on your
deal.
way- Be on your way.
So if you want help, you gotta just let us process this stuff. This is what we do.
Well, no offense, young lady, but this is what I do.
Okay. Human. Calling me a young lady. That's awesome. So what are you gonna do if we don't help you? You're still gonna be stuck here. So what's the
Well,
rush
then
in
we
us
will
deciding what to do?
continue to dig. The rush is we've already been on the road for a week, and we've got 2.5 more to go before the capital. It's already bad enough that we're dealing with this blasted rain, and then we get stuck, and now it looks like. Wasn't there another one of you when you approached? And he pulls out his sword, noticing that Winter has vanished.
Mordella, as he pulls out his sword, is going to say, okay, that's enough of that. Put the sword away. You're mistaken. You don't want to start hostilities with us.
Roll a persuasion check.
I'm gonna manifest my echo on the other side of
One
him.
second here.
Actually, a little bit back from him, so
I
it's
don't
not like
think it
totally
really
intimidating.
matters. So can I just make this intimidation instead of persuasion? Because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to
Yeah.
tell him, like,
Oh, okay.
this is a bigger fight than you want to start, buddy.
You were a little soft-spoken on it there.
Mordella's a soft-spoken person,
Yep.
but speak softly and carry a big stick.
Oh,
However,
yeah.
in this instance, he has rolled a 14, so maybe she's got a medium stick.
I'll tell you what, you can roll again since Eldane manifested the echo at that exact time, so I'll give you advantage and use that as the help action.
Well, I just rolled a 1 on my second roll, so the 14
Okay,
is better
so
than
the
the
14.
sticks.
Oh.
Yeah. I cannot stop rolling ones tonight.
He does not advance. He does not lunge or swing, but he is now eyeing this group going back and forth amongst all of you.
I'm gonna go ahead and hop down off my horse at this point and just
Yep.
kind of walk over. Listen, we don't have time for this. I'm Sergeant Wildsong. Listen, your business is not ours. You're a prisoner. It does not concern us. If you need help with your wagon, we'll happily take your gold, but we got places to be, and honestly, I don't want to spill any blood today. So, if it's alright with everyone else, I say we just dig this wagon out and be on our way.
We have a ton of horses. Let's just pull it out.
Hey.
Why would we dig?
Sounds perfectly reasonable to
Mordella's
me.
gonna go get back on her horse.
I'm gonna move up to run my hemp rope to prepare to like tie you on.
Okay, and
She will
Vrac.
pull her horse up.
Hey, can you have
Timber
your
rides his
mercenaries?
little
Oh, sorry.
Timber rides his little pony up in front.
I'm gonna tie another piece of rope. Can you get your
Why that
mercenaries to
close,
push?
Yes. Yes. And they go and they stop looking at Ildane and Vrack to see if they're going to allow them.
And while they're not looking at me, I'm casting Zone of Truth.
That's got verbal and somatic components
Verbal
to
and
it.
somatic. So they know I'm casting spell.
I'm gonna make a roll for this. 10 or higher, as soon as you start casting, we need to roll initiative. Or 11 or higher, and then 10 and below, we don't. That is a 4, so we don't need to roll initiative. They just watch you for a second to see the results of your spell, and then you cast Zone of Truth, and they move past you to begin pushing on the cart.
Mordella's gonna kick her horse after Thranduil gives her the signal that it's tied well.
Yeah, go ahead. It's on you.
I'm gonna shout out to the prisoner. How did you kill the guy?
And he looks at all of you and just
Oh,
gets a
I
big
put it
wide
down.
smirk on his face and says, slowly.
I help push.
Sick bastard.
I didn't hear what happened. I got booted for a second.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh, sorry. As soon as you cast it and everybody started kind of pushing, I asked the prisoner, how did you do it or how'd you kill the guy? And he responded with slowly. So now we're helping push them out.
Oh yeah, I'm helping push.
yep. And with horses, there's no need for even a check.
Timber does go around and hey, did you did you really get with the Lord's daughter?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would. That's is Zone of Truth not active anymore?
It is, but they don't have to answer.
They just
That's
don't have
true.
to
They
answer.
don't.
Yeah, they could just not
That's right.
answer.
That's right.
They could also
I
be
would like to
evasive.
know. Yeah.
Did she enjoy it?
Probably not. And he just smirks again, and you guys get the wagon out. You can take that how you wish. And
You are such a. Timber just shakes his head. It's like you are such a disappointment.
yeah, and you guys.
So how about that 50 gold, 60 gold? How about that
Yeah.
60 gold?
There's 60 gold, 10 gold for each of you.
Sweet.
As you
Oh shit! Okay, yeah, I didn't even think
get
Mordella
the
was gonna get
wagon
none of this
clear
gold. Hell yeah!
and make your way around them.
Winter's been ominously, as much as she can, playing bagpipe music. Visible and moving around. So it's just this random haunting bagpipe music in the background.
All right, with that, we are going to take a break.
You know, your music reminds me a lot of home.
All right, welcome back. So you guys help him out. You realize that this Cedric Thornwood is actually a gigantic piece of shit, and you dodged a bullet by not letting him go. You continue on the road south. This is your opportunity for some conversations amongst the group, if you'd like.
I'm gonna pull out my bag of dice.
Hey,
You guys up for the old game?
I
Winter
suppose
drops
so.
invisibility.
here we go. Everybody roll a
I mean, I'm
d20.
guessing this is occurring when we're like taking short breaks or something, rolling these dice games or whatever.
Yeah. We could headcanon that.
Are we playing an actual dice game or the dice combo
Yeah.
game?
This is the random conversation game we created.
I am so
Oh.
sorry. I thought we were playing a dice game like in the game. I totally misinterpreted that.
No,
Okay,
I
get
I
it.
was
D20
looking
game.
for beef. Like, let's go.
Yeah, that's a gamble.
I was so happy. I'm proficient in dice set. I was like, yay!
I mean, we can also play some dice if you want.
Just find a stump and just start throwing craps.
We gotta eat. Take
Yeah,
bathroom breaks.
yeah, exactly. And eat lunch. Everybody mark off a ration.
We need to do some hunting gathering.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was gonna say Mordella looks to Thranduil and says, "You need to
That
find
could-
us something to eat."
If you look
It-
on that map before you go, make a perception check, Randall.
Okay. 22.
Awesome. Yeah, Thranduil, you notice that up there in the northwest corner there is a little rabbit burrow. And if you look around the map, there's a couple rabbits. If you wanted to try and find and gather them, you can make a survival roll. I literally put rabbits on the map.
Oh, there you go. Sure. Hmm. Is Timber back?
Oh, is Max not back yet?
I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, Timber. You ever hunt rabbits before?
No, I have not.
It's good fun if you want to join me. You can
I
flush them
don't-
out.
It's okay. Okay. Yeah, show me what to do.
Oh, of course. It'll be great fun. So we're gonna set up some snares. I can show you how to set them good where I'll run across them, and then I want you to kind of spook them out of the hole, and then we'll run up and we'll snag them up. Like
Okay.
shooting fish in a barrel.
The Timber starts like warming up, like flexing his wings a little bit. Like, I got this. I can.
They're pretty fast. Get ready.
I'm
Yeah.
ready.
All right, survival check. Ooh. Not too good. That'll be a 13 on the first one.
Okay, 13. Go ahead and roll a d4.
Okay. You sure you're ready? That would be a 4.
A 4. So, Timber, Thranduil is setting up this snare, and you kind of lean in to inspect how he's doing it, and you accidentally step into it yourself, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ildane is laughing out loud.
Not like that.
A 9?
Yeah, the snare grabs you by the ankle, and just you're flung up into this tree hanging by your ankle upside down.
Hang on. It's like Thranduil, I don't think I'm doing it right.
Look, Ma, I caught one.
Oh. Maybe you're not fit for hunting the rabbits after all. I'm gonna shoot him down.
Oh my god. I need you to make an attack roll with your bow.
Ridiculous.
Hang on, Tim. Oh, hey!
If you're
I've
gonna
got a
do it
knife.
with-
I've got a dagger.
Just hold
I can
still.
fly.
Stop flipping it around. 28.
Got the rope. I can
Yep.
fly. Like this.
The arrow hits the rope and splits it in two, and Timber, you start tumbling down.
Snap my wings out and kind of glide down. It's like, I got some rations in my pack. I'll see you around. And I walk out of the trees.
Fine.
Winter steps forward and goes, well, at least I know not to step in snares if you need some help.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
I'll show you what to do.
I'm actually skilled in survival. If Mordella helps, you could get advantage on your check.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the more the merrier.
So yeah, Mordella steps forward too.
Yeah.
She's like super pissed at Timber. Like, quit screwing around, Timber. I don't have any rations and I'm hungry.
Okay.
Get out of the way.
Winter, this is my father's bow. Do not break it. I need you to shoot a rabbit.
Oh shit. What bow is this?
This is the final gift given to me by my father before he died.
It's just another bow, Winter. Don't worry.
It's a plus
No,
2
I'm
bow.
talking, is
but
it long bow or short bow?
Yeah, it's a long bow +2.
if you're not proficient, you can't add your proficiency bonus. It would just be your roll +2.
Okay, so I'm gonna flush them out,
Wonderful.
and then you shoot them as they run out.
Randall's
Then-
doing everything but what he's good at. And I'm here for it. I love it.
Mordella, what do you got? Can you kill them with
And
ghosts?
She's like, yeah,
that ruin the meat?
right. I can kill them with ghosts. No, maybe show me how you were trying to set those traps earlier. I don't really know how to do that too well, but I'm sure I could pick it up.
Right, okay, look here. Here's what you do. Alright. So what do we need now, DM?
You were gonna make a survival check?
Can he make it with advantage?
Yeah,
since
you
I'm
make it with
helping?
advantage.
Okay.
Alright.
First roll was a
Perfect.
10. The second was a 2, which isn't good. So that being that's a 13.
You know, it's wet. The snares are not cooperating, and you're thinking that
Yeah.
maybe you'd just do a better job with somebody flushing them out and you just shooting one.
Mordella's looking at the traps and she's like, this is stupid. Why are you doing it this way? Ugh.
Listen, you're not listening to what I'm saying.
City folks, just get your bow and do it the old-fashioned way.
And don't worry. As soon as they run out, the backup plan, we got Winter.
Winter,
on the boat.
Winter, you think you see one. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
I cast Vicious Mockery and say, just die, please.
I'm gonna roll the save for a rabbit who can't speak. Wait, don't they have to be able to understand language for vicious mockery to work?
Nope. If the target can hear you,
Can
though
hear.
it need not understand you,
Okay.
it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
I rolled a natural 1, so the rabbit just falls over dead.
And Mordella looks at Winter like, thank you, and she feels kind of foolish for like not thinking of something like that earlier. I think we might have both learned something, Thranduil.
Well, making its head explode kind of ruins the flavor, I think, but I think it'll do.
What do you mean? It didn't explode, and then Winter hides the arrow that Thranduil had knocked in the bow behind her back. I totally shot it.
Right.
There you guys go. You have collected a rabbit. You can eat tonight.
All in all, I think it went rather well.
And yeah, you guys
I agree. It was very entertaining.
And you guys continue heading south for an hour or two, and the rain starts to let up finally. It's just a pop-up spring storm. you've left the cart and the prisoners long in your wake, and Thranduil is kind of flush in the cheeks after what just transpired, and you all make a perception check for me.
8.
8.
It's raining. All right.
14.
It's a hard day.
14,
16.
16,
10.
and
Dirty 20.
dirty
Thank
20.
you, Bard. Thank you, Bard.
Oh, I forgot my bow gives me advantage on survival checks.
Yeah. You guys,
Golly.
you gave it away. You guys are walking down, and Timber, Vrac, and definitely Winter. Winter, you hear it first. You start to hear a faint singing in the distance from just off the road. And it sounds really nice. It's a song you haven't heard before. Winter, you can't quite understand it, but something about it is just beautiful.
Winter starts aggressively playing bagpipes just to make it so everyone else focused on her music instead of this random stranger's beautiful music. No, you're gonna listen to the bagpipes.
Yeah, Timber, it sounds like a beautiful woman is singing. And then the bagpipes start to drown it out.
God damn. Why? Winter. There is a time for bagpipes. A time is never, and I need you to learn that. They're so loud and noisy. But you were breaking my concentration. I was listening to a beautiful young lady's melodious voice down the hill.
Yeah, and as you begin to try to move closer,
Oh, go ahead.
I don't hear anything.
do you try to move closer, Timber?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I didn't know if there was a question.
Yeah. Yeah, so you begin to move closer, and it kind of leads you off the road, but it's getting louder now. Is anybody going to follow Timber?
I'm gonna
I'm not
call
going to
Timber
follow him, but
back.
I'm definitely going
Timber.
to go. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? Now seems like a good time to cloak up and stealth and kind of sneak up behind them.
Okay. So you cloak up and you stealth, and now you can hear it too. And then everybody else starts to hear it, and it does. It sounds like a woman with a beautiful voice, and I need everybody to make wisdom saving throws.
I'm aggressively playing bagpipes, so I think that I'm more focused on that, and also
Timber
it
stopped
creates
you.
this sound bubble.
Wisdom saving throw, Winter.
Fine, but I don't even get advantage.
I will give you advantage for playing a
23
bagpipe.
for Timber.
You got a 6 because I rolled like the third or fourth one I've rolled tonight.
4.
Fucking blows, man.
4.
15.
18.
Let me pull up this encounter. $15. Let me see.
Or Ildane, yeah.
Let me see what the DC was. So anybody who got 15 or below, you see a beautiful human woman standing on top of a hill in the distance, just belting out the most beautiful melodic song you have ever heard. And you are now charmed. You can make the save at the end of your turn, but on your turn, you must move your entire movement towards that person on the top of that hill, and you cannot perform any other action. Which means you got to use the dash action. Anybody who did not save, you see a disgusting creature with wings. It's got the body of a woman from knees to elbows, but her hands are talons and her feet are talons, and she's got feathers everywhere, and her face is disheveled, and her teeth are disgusting. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
I do still have my my echo
Yep.
out.
Oh, yep. In the future, if you click the very bottom button on that left-hand toolbar, you can go open up tokens, go to players, and then you can just click yours again, and it'll open up a duplicate in case I forget.
Ooh,
There
thank
you
you.
are. So who all was charmed by it again? Thrandle?
I say put a green border on them or whatever color border, but yeah,
I'm going to put
I
yellow
was too.
on Thrandle, yellow on Mordella, or green. Well, I'm going to make it yellow.
I'll
just
change
so
it
I
to
make.
yellow. I think
Yep.
the same color is appropriate. Yeah.
Yep. Who else failed it?
I got a 15, so that
Failed.
means I did fail it, correct? Yeah.
No, 15. If it makes it,
He's
breaks it.
okay.
Ooh!
Nice.
Failed by 1, and I get a +7.
Okay. And winter passed. Rain passed. Timber passed. You guys watch as your friends' eyes just become glazed and their bodies kind of go slack. They are just looking out at this. All right. Initiatives.
Bildane 17.
16.
Dane is 17. Mordella?
10.
10. Randall? Randall?
Initiative.
Oh, I'm sorry, I had it muted. 13.
13. Timber?
14.
14. Vrack?
16.
16. And Winter?
21.
21. Okay. Roll it for the creatures real quick because my auto initiative didn't work for some reason. Okay. We are at the top of the order. And it is the Harpy matriarch. She is going to concentrate on her song and continue to sing. Next up is Winter.
Winter is going to cast Dissonant Whispers. Yeah. I'm gonna cast Dissonant. Wait, hold on.
It's 160 feet to her, 65 feet.
Oh,
No,
okay.
160.
Then in that case, I will move my 40 feet of movement closer.
Okay.
And then I am going to hold my action so that if anyone in the group who has been charmed tries to go past me, I can grapple them.
Absolutely, that sounds like a plan. Hildane, you are up.
All right, short ass little dwarf legs. All right. So I am gonna use a dash just because there's no way I can keep up with everybody. So that gets me 50 feet. So let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. 50-ish. And then I'm going to move her 30 feet in front of me. 30. I'm probably move her like right here. I'm also, because I don't think I can actually hit her with anything that I have. So I'm also gonna hold an action to grapple somebody as they go by.
Absolutely. Vrak, you are up. You are charmed. You must use your full movement and dash to move closer to the Harpy, but at the end of your turn, you can remake your save.
All right. In case. One second, I'm waiting for the guy to read. 60 feet for me puts me. Here.
Stop at Winter. Winter, you need to make an opposed athletics check against Vrak.
Good luck. What's my 18.
Winter.
That's a 9.
Yeah, continue on your movement, Vrak.
All
As Winter reaches out and
right.
tries to grab you, but you're a half orc. She can't quite muster up the strength.
All right, that's my 20 feet. And the save is automatic.
Yeah, you just make the save it to end your turn. So wisdom.
There we go. 19.
19. So you break just all of a sudden you don't know how you got where you are, but you now see this creature for what it is. And next up, Vrak, as you come to, you had no chance. A harpy swoops down from this tree. And it is going to make 2 claw attacks at you. First attack is a 9 and misses. Second attack is an 11 and misses. And each of its turns, this harpy begins to sing at you, Vrak.
Damn it.
I need Winter and Vrak and Hildane and Timber to make wisdom saving throws. The DC for a regular harpy is only 11, though.
Sweet. 11 on the die.
Okay, you're good.
14 on the die.
16 on the die.
19 total.
Okay, yeah, you guys are not falling for that. Okay, Timber, you are up.
Awesome. And I'm going to apologize ahead of time. This is not the type of wizard I want to be, but it works for this case. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We'll come down here. Yeah, we're right there. 30. Timber starts making a very grandiose hand gesture. You can see him pulling energy into himself, and suddenly he kind of just pulls his hands back to his chest and goes, Hadouken! And a fireball just descends right on top of the Harpy matriarch. I
Okay.
need a dexterity saving throw from her. DC 16.
Rough. Natural 1.
Okay. Let's see.
Whew,
Takes
that's a lot of damage.
not as much as I would have liked. Takes 30 fire damage.
Okay. Bloody, but definitely hurt. And actually, she must try to maintain concentration on her song.
Yep.
So that'd be DC 15. Natural 18. Okay, so she continues to sing somehow through this fireball. And I have got to let my cats up. They are screaming. I will be right back. Sorry.
This break is brought to you by Traversity. Traversity, the app for the traveler. Stock on
This is
video.
good content.
Oh, dude, that's so funny. That is so funny. He could probably hear this whole thing right now, so he's shaking his head like, damn it.
You motherfucker.
Do it.
Randall, you are up.
Okay.
You are
Hey,
charmed. You must use full movement. Yes.
How much fire did the fireball create around the matriarch?
Enough that nice nest that was full of treasure is aflame.
That's pretty metal. Okay, I'm going to start my movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
He didn't
30,
save an action to do it.
35.
All right, Eldane, you can attempt to make an opposed athletics to grab Thranduil.
It was a 20 for just a second, and then it went to a 2. So hold on. God damn, that's 6.
18.
Yep, keep moving.
I gotta recount here. I lost 35, 40. Popping a dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. There you go.
Okay.
Making my way downtown.
And
And my turn.
from here, Harpy is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Jesus.
And it is going to attack out at your Echo. Make sure I got the right creature selected, because that's a different bonus. It is a 12 to hit.
Nope.
And an 18 to hit.
18 does it.
Just going to move it up here for now as you watch as this Harpy slings down the image of your sister. Its claws out and she vanishes.
Ooh. I got a 17 on a wisdom save.
Oh yeah, I forgot to have you make that. So there you go. You are definitely no longer charmed, but you don't know how you got here. And all of a sudden, that beautiful woman on the hill looks like a scorched harpy. You've seen
Screaming in
harpies before.
flames.
Yeah. You've seen harpies before, Thranduil, and they are not pretty.
I'm looking for a tiefling boy.
Mordella, you were up.
All right, with a tear in her eye from the beauty of the song, she moves 15, 20, 25, 30. She like pushes right past Timber, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And as she's moving past Ildane, looks like she's ready to shove Ildane over. And let me make my roll. The 15.
Yeah, you are no longer charmed. You come to beside Ildane. Not knowing how you got there, but realizing that that beautiful woman on top of that hill is a hideous monster.
Up.
Okay.
And
Now,
other hideous monsters.
this one is going to swoop
Ah.
down at Thrandle and make its claw attacks.
Oh boy.
That is a 14, which misses, and ooh, a 10, which misses.
Dodge out of the way. Ugh!
Yeah. Now, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's going to dash. 5, 25, 30 to Harry Thrandle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like Ugly's got a sister.
Now we are at the matriarch, who is quite upset. She got burned. She is going to, the matriarch has 40 feet of fly movement. She spreads her wings and 5, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And she will begin to sing again. Everybody make me a DC 15 wisdom saving throw.
Fail.
15 on the dice.
24 on Mordella.
16.
Nat 20.
Twelve.
Remember, suddenly the most beautiful human woman you've ever seen in your life is standing on top of these rocks. And you gotta
Oh,
get
yeah.
there. Okay.
Yeah, I do.
And Winter, you are up.
I'm going to go over to the nearest harpy. I'm going to look and see if anyone in the party is paying attention to me. And then I am going to do my breath weapon when everyone is looking away. So,
Unfortunately, Vrac is right there in melee with this, and you will get Vrac as well if you use your breath weapon right there.
fine. I won't do that then. I
If you
can't
m-
have my secrets getting out
If
too
you
early.
move to here, you would attack the harpy with advantage.
I will just move up to the harpy and stab her with my silvered dagger.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack with advantage.
With advantage. Oh, shit. Net 20.
Oh, there you go. Roll that crit.
Dagger's only a d4, though. Right? It's
Okay.
like the worst weapon to have critted on.
Not if you're a rogue, though.
Guaranteed. Plus dex. That is 8
Okay.
damage.
All right. Bonus actions.
I give Bardic Inspiration to Vrak.
Okay. Ildane, you are up.
Alright, so I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to manifest my echo as a bonus action.
Hey, that gives you flanking.
So I'm going to attack with my longsword. Which I have to find. Okay.
Hmm.
14 to hit.
14 hits.
We got let's go. Ooh, nice. 7 is 15 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll unleash incarnation, and then attack from my echo. The same thing. Ooh, 16 on the dice.
Yep, that hits.
And 7 plus 7 is 14 damage to her as well.
And that harpy is bloodied.
Nice.
All right,
That's
Brack, you were up. You come to in this field, broken from your trance, and you see Winter stabbing this monstrosity in front of you.
All right. I am pissed off for having been charmed again. I'm getting real sick and tired of that. But if that's the case, then I'm going to angrily swing at this harpy with my fancy new dagger.
Do so with advantage.
All right. I'm glad you said advantage because the first one was a 1. Dirty 20.
Definitely hits.
All right. That is +1 dagger. It's an auto crit, and then I got the Orcish Fury, I believe it's called. So it starts off at 13 damage plus 3d4. 13, 16, 17, 21 damage.
Okay. That harpy is definitely bloodied as well.
All right. Let's see. Since Winter is right there, for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on them.
Okay.
With my bonus action. So, Winter, you now have a +2 to your AC, and I will end my turn.
Okay, good thing you did that because that harpy is going to turn around and attack Winter with its claw attacks. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
I would like to do cutting words.
Okay. Roll.
That is a D6, just making sure.
Yep.
That is a 2.
So that would be
So
an 18 to hit.
yeah, and with the +2 that still hits. But
Okay.
I got in a good comment about her self-care, so I feel vindicated.
Okay, so that was 6 damage on the first attack. And the second
On the
attack
first?
is a dirty 20 to hit.
I
And you already
my
used reaction,
so
so
okay.
now you take 7 slashing damage. And that will end her turn. Timber, you are up. And charmed.
All right. So since Timber can fly, I like to think this is like the old like Tom and Jerry style
Yeah, like
cartoons where they smell an apple
hell
pie and
yeah.
they're just kind of
Yes.
floating on the scent.
Perfect. Perfect.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it's the matriarch that's
yep.
got me, right? That's 35, 40, 45, 50.
Okay,
55.
that harpy will make opportunity attack against you as you
that's fair.
pass.
Sentinel feet.
It's a 9 to hit anyways.
Can I take an opportunity attack?
Yes.
Sweet. That is a nat 20.
Well, there you go.
Hell yeah.
Hmm.
Alright, so that's 8 plus. No, the harpy.
Because a sentinel and something attacked a creature within 5 feet of her, she can use her reaction.
It'd be 16 damage.
That harpy is dead.
Yeah.
And then I'd just look at Thranduil and go, "Isn't she so beautiful?" And then I'll re-roll my save.
It's the most loveliest creature I've ever seen.
And my save is a 17, so I immediately go like, "Oh God, wait, what? Ah!"
Yep, Thranduil, you are
Great
now.
big bosoms.
Now you must
Alright.
continue.
Those aren't bosoms. Those are talons. Like, this is bad.
So
Wake
Thranduil,
up.
Thranduil, this is the part where I got to make you unhappy. Now that you are within, and actually, Timber, you too. Now that you're within 60 feet of her, you make that save with disadvantage.
Okay, so you want me to just re-roll another dice and
Yeah,
then
just roll
take
another
the lower
one.
of that one compared?
Yep. So you had 17 on the first one.
That one's a dirty 20.
Okay, so you still break it.
Hmm.
Thranduil, you must move closer to her, which will give you 2 opportunity attacks against you.
I'm coming, my love. 5, 10. 15.
That's a 10. It was
10
almost a
misses.
20, and then 12. So
Misses.
both of them miss, and you move into
25, 30. And I'm going to go up with arms wide open, like,
Yep.
I'm here.
Yep. Now that harpy is dead. I accidentally took the hit points off the wrong harpy. Let me switch that back out real quick. Okay, Mordella, you are up.
Alright, she sees this harpy that just attacked Winter up here, and she is going to point at it and cast Toll the Dead, DC Wisdom save 17.
Okay. They get +0 to this. So 16. That's a fail.
Alright, and they can suffer 9 necrotic damage.
And it falls dead.
Oops, that's 30 right there. Yep, and she like charges forward, knowing that Thranduil is in immense danger, and that is the end of her turn.
Yeah, this one is going to move in. Take its 2 attacks against the tiny wizard. 8 on the first roll, and a dirty 20 on the second.
For anybody watching, I rolled a 2 and a 4 on my wisdom check.
That was 5 slashing damage.
5 slashing damage, aye.
And then this one's going to move in. It gets to make the attacks with advantage. That is a 9 with advantage. And on the second attack, is a 15.
Or 15 does hit.
Okay. That is 9 slashing damage on the second attack. Okay. Now we are back up to the Harpy matriarch, and since you are charmed, she gets these attacks with advantage as she lashes out at you with her claws.
It is.
She rolled a 2 and an 8 for an 11. Second attack. 19.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we are. 4 slashing damage.
Okay.
Okay, Winter, you are back up.
I'm going to move 40 feet closer.
Remember, you're a bard.
Yeah, I know I'm a bard. Thank you. I am going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter. A creature of your choice that you can see within range perceives everything as hilariously funny and falls into fits of laughter. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw of. Where's that? 16 or higher.
Randall, I'm gonna make you an auto save because I didn't realize once you save, you're immune to it for 24 hours. I just read that part, so I apologize. But only from
You
that
won't.
only from that harpy. So if a different harpy tries to do it, then they can do it, but the same one can't do it twice. So I apologize.
Out of character. I mean, if you just want to do it by Baldur's Gate rules, you can keep it the way it is. It kind of makes it more challenging.
Okay.
It's up to you. Yeah, it's up to you. I don't care. I'm having fun.
Fine by me. Okay, so what save do I need
Yeah,
to make,
I'm
Waiter?
also having a blast dodging charms left and right.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Never mind then. I'll keep it. You said wisdom?
Yep. 16 or higher.
She rolled a 4.
Falls prone, becomes incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration.
Well, you
At
break
the
it
end
anyways.
of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage, it can make another wisdom saving throw.
Nice.
Okay.
Someone's got to RP that shit.
She's and she falls over and just cannot stop
Hey,
laughing.
Thranduil, how's your girlfriend looking now?
Ugh, those aren't great big bosoms at all.
Oh, Elfane, you are up.
There's the devil's
Alright.
eggs.
I'm gonna move up 5, 10. Let's see, I don't think I can get. Hold on, I'm counting. So. And, yeah, I'm gonna go here. Echo. So that one is flanked.
I just realized that the map hasn't been pulled up on the stream at all this whole
That
time. I'm
one.
sorry, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
So Ildane's going to hit the harpy that's in between her and Timber. Does that give me advantage?
Yes.
That's an 18 on the dice.
That definitely hits.
Okay. That would be 14 slashing.
Okay.
And then oh my god, I have an extra damn attack. I'm going to do that again. I forgot I was okay. That's 13 plus 8 is 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh,
hits.
1. So 10 slashing.
That's on that same one, correct?
Yes.
Okay. It is bloody.
Okay. And then I'm just going to kind of stay where I'm at. That way if Timber attacks one of them, he also has flanking advantage.
Okay. Brack, you are up.
Sorry, I keep forgetting I'm muted. I'm going to move. Diagonals are still 5 feet.
Yep.
For you, or
yes.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. 30 feet.
I was gonna say you can make it right here.
All right, so that's my 30. This one's bloodied, but I don't want to take it. I figure you guys can handle the other one. Yeah, let me go ahead and swing on the bloodied one.
So you're just moving up?
Yeah, I'm gonna move up and then I'm gonna attack the bloodied harpy.
Can you guys hear the TV in the background?
Only when you talk.
Okay.
So wait, are you attacking this one right here, Rack?
Hold on, let me see which one. No, the bloodied one, the one
Okay.
that I'm diagnosing. Yeah. 14.
14 hits.
Sweet. So what was 12, 13 plus 3d4. $13 plus 20 damage.
Yeah. So as that harpy dies, she lets out a piercing scream that reverberates and echoes throughout the valley.
And let's see. I just made an attack. I'm gonna save my bonus action. Actually, I'm not gonna do anything else.
Okay, Timber, you are up.
All right. Timber looks up and sees this guy Thranduil, who actually seems like a good dude, and he kind of sees Thranduil reaching out. It's like, no, you don't want to touch those. That's not what you think it is. Be gone, foul witch, and he casts dispel magic at the Harpy matriarch. I'm not sure what level spell she is casting. That'll depend on what I have to do.
No, you dismiss Tasha's hideous laughter right away. So
no,
she
hang
is
on.
now
So
free.
what Oh shit! All right, well, that was my bad.
Nope.
I got whiplash from that one.
I'm not gonna do that. Timber, go ahead.
All right, sorry, I missed that. In that case, I will just disengage.
Okay.
From this harpy, and I will move to right about there.
Absolutely.
And I apologize that I missed that turn.
You're all good, man.
Thranduil, you are up.
Thranduil's like, I know they're ugly. Standing above the matriarch, having made me look stupid this whole time, and now she's giggling on the floor.
Yeah.
God, this would be a mercy. I'm gonna throw my short swords, start spinning them around my hands, and having she be laughing prone.
She's incapacitated. Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and make my first slash with my short sword with advantage. For an 18.
That hits.
The first attack comes in for 12 damage with my sneak attack added from advantage.
Okay.
And then with my offhand attack, I'm going to go ahead and swing with my offhand sword with advantage for a 16 plus 8.
Yeah, that hits.
And my second sword's going to whirl around and strike for 3 more damage.
Okay. That harpy matriarch is officially bloodied.
Hell yeah.
We'll keep her blue
She gets a wisdom saving throw with advantage against hideous laughter because of the damage.
Okay. That is a 13. I still think that's below your
Yep. Aha.
Okay. That's Thranduil. Next up is Mordella.
All right. Fantastic news. Mordella, at the harpy directly to the south of her, wants to cast Toll the Dead at her next. DC 17 Wisdom saving roll.
Okay, let me find that one on my list here. That one has not taken any damage.
Okay. Use the damage dice.
19 on the die for a 19.
Oh, all right. Well, then nothing at all happens.
Okay, well, it is that one's turn, and it is going to attack out at this echo that is harrying it. First claw attack is a 15. Ildane?
Yep, nope. Does not hit.
Okay, second attack is a 6. So, nope. All right, and after hearing that echoing scream roar out across there, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. One more. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40. It's going to go ahead and dash. 30. This one might as well dash 2 to get up to Thranduil. Only that one can attack, and it's going to go ahead and attack Timber. 2 claw attacks. Natural 20. That will be 7 plus my roll of 4, so 11 slashing damage. Second attack is a 19.
Yep.
For 5 slashing damage.
All right. Timber is looking hurt.
Okay, and we are back up at the matriarch, who's just going to make her save. And 17.
That saves.
Okay. But that still ends her turn, and she's still prone for this turn. Winter, you are up.
Okay, I am going to. Let's see, where am I? I am going to. Yeah, nowhere I go is going to be helpful for my you're a bard issue. So I am going to cast Cure Wound, no, Healing Word on Timber. So that is E plus. That is 10 hit points
Ooh,
healed.
thank you.
And I am going to dodge so that if any harpies try to attack me, they have disadvantage. And as my turn ends, I'm gonna go, I am so sorry, Navir, if you do me the favor and, like, kill all of these harpies, I will totally sell my soul to you. Cheers.
Okay.
That's Winter's turn.
Noted. Ildane, you are up.
Jesus, I don't think this is a fight we need to sell souls yet. All right, I am going to 5, 10, 15. Would that count as flanking, or do I
Yes,
need to
it
go
does.
here?
No, that counted.
Okay. So I'm gonna do.
Just so you know, in the future,
Galley
my
for
rule
horses.
is if there's one square between you and that's flanking.
Okay. All right. I'm going to attack this harpy with the pitch. That's a 16 plus 8, it's 24.
Definitely hits.
And 10 slashing.
Slashing? Okay.
Extra attack is 14. It's 22.
Yeah.
And 13 slashing.
Okay. That is definitely bloodied.
Okay. Then I'm actually going to. Let's see, I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's it for my turn.
Okay. Next is Frack.
All right. I'm gonna keep it simple and just move here. Yep, here.
You attack with advantage.
Yep. Nice. 8. Nope, 22.
Yeah, 22 definitely hits.
$13, 21 damage.
Okay, that is definitely bloodied.
And I'll end my turn.
Okay, next up is that Harpy's dead. Timber.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do some scorching ray. And I'll throw one of them at the matriarch and then one at each of the bloodied ones.
Okay.
So the one for the matriarch is a dirty 20 to hit
Definitely hits.
or 10. I forget what type of damage it is. I'm not sure if it matters, but 10
Yeah,
damage.
She doesn't have any immunities. Okay.
For the one just south of Thrandle, 14 to hit.
It hits.
That is also 10 damage.
It is dead.
All right, and then for the one next to Vrak, 17 to hit. Or
17 hits.
oh, that sucks. 2 damage.
Okay. Not dead, but wishing. Next, or do you have a bonus action?
No.
Okay, Thrandle,
Yeah,
you
no,
are up.
I'm not going to move and give them an opportunity attack. So
Okay. Bonus action. I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike. So I'm just gonna channel some wind out of the sky to my arrow arm, draw an arrow, and then with that, I'm going to jump backwards out of melee range from the Harpy, and I'm going to spin about and just loose this arrow at it with advantage from Zephyr Strike, which would be a 15 plus 12 to hit.
I think it needs to be a straight roll because that's a ranged attack at a prone target.
Oh, is she still prone?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not sure which one rolled first.
I'll just take it for now, but just so you know. So
Gotcha.
You said a 15 that hits. How much damage?
Either way, with a 12, I think would a 16 hit anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So either way, we're safe. So damage. So my bow's gonna strike first. What do I do with my D8? Oh, there it is. 5, 9, 18 for 20 damage.
20 damage.
Yep.
Not dead,
With
but-
sneak attack, Zephyr Strike, and my bow shot.
Wow, impressive.
Yeah.
Not dead yet, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. And then with the rest of my turn, I'm going to move back into the matriarch and just kind of shoulder check it and give a look at Ildane like ready to flank.
Awesome. Mordella, you were up.
All right. Mordella wants to cast Toll the Dead on the Harpy that is to the, northwest of Timber.
Okay.
DC, Wisdom saving roll DC 17.
That is a 2.
Has it or has it not taken damage?
It has not yet.
Okay, then a D8 it is. 4 necrotic damage.
All right.
And she yells at it to get away from Timber.
All right.
It's her turn.
Timber
Now
agrees. Yeah, get away.
it is this bloodied harpy who is going to attack Vrack with its claws 2 times. 16 to hit, which I do believe misses.
Nope.
And a 19 to hit.
Also misses.
Yep, I don't think it could hit you even if it wanted to. And now it is the
Critical always hits.
it is the harpy up there at Timber who knows a soft target when it sees one.
Is that Sentinel for that one harpy attacking Brack for my echo?
Oh, yeah, go ahead if you want to make an attack against it.
All right. That is 11 plus 8, 19 to
That
hit.
hits.
And 4 plus 9 is 13. Slashing.
Dead.
Man, being able to use Sentinel from your Echo is insane.
It's toy.
Yeah, so the first attack missed you. The second attack, Timber, is a 17 to hit.
Yeah, man.
You take 4 slashing. Now the one down on the Echo makes 2 attacks at the Echo. First attack is a 7 and misses. The second attack, natural 20, so your Echo is gone. And then it is going to bonus action sing. I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 11 from this harpy.
Ooh, 13.
12. That's
Nat
close.
one.
Nat 2.
Who got the nat one?
Oh. Winter.
Winter.
Okay. So
I
just so
got an
you know,
18.
that was this one right here, Winter. That's the one you got to make your way to. Okay, anyways. Next up, back at the top, we have a matriarch who's going to spend half her movement to stand up. And she will attack Thranduil. She's going to attack Thranduil. 16 to hit.
Misses.
And a natural 20.
Misses.
So that is yeah, 8. Plus the roll.
Good call, Eric.
It
Good call.
is
Yeah.
34 slashing damage.
Hold up. How does she do it?
Hang on, can I silvery barbs?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
God,
Typically, I
thank you.
wouldn't allow it after, but that was a lot of damage. So re-rolling. I shit you not, natural 20. So
Thranduil
That's good.
signing off. I'm down.
Thranduil goes down, marked with white. And she
And
just
just so I make sure, silvery barbs. I
You
still
give
use
advantage.
that. I still lose that slot even if I miss. Right.
Yep, and then you give advantage to somebody else. It's up to you who.
All right. I will give that advantage to Ildane.
Okay, Winter, you are up. You must use your movement to get to that harpy down to the southeast of you. And Ildane is up.
All right, so I'm going to go here. And I already have advantage, right? Okay.
You do.
So I'm going to use that.
You have advantage?
From silvery
Barbs.
Oh yeah, okay, that's what it was from.
Okay. So that is 13 plus 8's 21.
Yep, that hits.
And that is 10 slashing.
Okay.
Extra attack 17 on the dice.
Yep.
For 17 slashing.
You kill that matriarch. She made her final hoorah on Thranduil, and then she's kind of cackling, and then she turns around, and there you are, just fucking whacking her.
Okay.
Surprise.
So I'm gonna let so I didn't move. I moved 5 feet, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna go. Oh, come on. So I can't really do anything for Thranduil, but Vrak can, or Mordella probably. So 5. So I did 5, so that's 10, 15, 20, 25. Summon Echo. Where'd I put you? There we go. Going to put her here. And then I'm going to unleash Incarnation and attack the Harpy behind.
Yep.
Does she get advantage?
Since Winter is considered incapacitated, no.
That's a no. Okay. Come on. 12 plus it's 30, 20.
30-20 hits.
Or that would be 14 slashing damage.
All right.
Does that break her concentration in any way?
I will have to make a 13
Sweet.
concentration save. Let's see what I
All right.
rolled. I rolled a 13 on the die for a 14.
Damn. Okay. So that's gonna be my turn.
All right. Next up is Frack.
All right. I'm going to send a guiding bolt at that Harpy to the southeast.
Okay.
That Winter and Echo R5. 7. 23
That hits.
for 4d6. $17 damage.
All right. It is bloodied.
All right, and I figured they got taken care of. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Right there. And that's my turn.
All right. Thranduil, if you... Or no, Timber's up first.
All right. This one right next to me is. Oh nope, there's one left down there. This one right next to me, I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers into that square that they are in.
Okay. Is that a save, or does it just take damage to start there?
They just take. So they're gonna take 10 slashing damage, and then is it the beginning of their turn or the end of their turn? Yeah, and then when it starts its turn, it takes the damage as well.
Okay. I'm going to mark that with black to remember that. And now, Thranduil, if you can make that death saving throw and then message me your result.
Sure.
20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20.
All right. For some reason, I thought D&D Beyond rolled it for you.
Are you on D&D Beyond? Because you can.
Yeah.
You just click. You got to make sure your roll is to the DM. And then just click a D20 and roll it on there.
Got you.
So at the top of the game log, it says send to. You can just select DM up there.
Got you. I'll go ahead and get that rolled for you and send it over to you.
Okay. Next up is Mordella.
Oh boy, I hate to make that all for nothing.
Yep.
Mordella spends her 30 feet of movement, drops to her knees, and pours a potion of superior healing down Thranduil's throat. Would you like to roll 8d4 plus 8?
No,
For Thranduil?
if you're using your action, it's full heal.
Okay.
And
Nice.
giving
There you
potions
go.
to somebody is always an action. So yeah, it's just whatever the full healing is.
12 healing.
All right.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, it's not 12 healing. It's 8d4 plus 8.
Oh,
So it's probably just going to put you at full.
84 plus 8. Gotcha.
So 40.
Yeah, 40.
Nice.
Bonus action, Mordella?
Yep, full heal.
She has very few bonus actions, so actually no.
Okay, next is the Harpy that is going to make one attack at an incapacitated Winter.
Oh, hang on. They got to take.
No, this is the one down
Oh, sorry. Never mind.
the south. So Winter, it's a dirty 20 to hit.
Okay, wonderful.
And you take 5 slashing damage.
Ooh, that's not too bad.
And it is going to turn and attack the Echo. Its other attack. And I think a 13 misses the Echo. So that's the end of its turn.
Yep.
So now that one has to make a dex save, you said? Timber?
No, it should just, let me verify.
Just
It should
retakes
just
it.
take the damage on the
Okay.
start of its turn.
Is it 10 again?
I will roll it. Let me verify though. Center of the point screws. A creature takes 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell area for the first time and on the start of its turn.
Okay.
There. So,
Oh.
just 5 this time.
Okay. Still not bloodied, but it will attack you with its claws. First attack is a 14 to hit.
Yep.
That is 7 slashing damage. And the second attack is going to miss with a 5. We are back up at the top with Winter. You can remake your save.
It's just a flat roll, right?
For them. Yeah, you don't have disadvantage on this one. Only the matriarch has that skill.
Yay. I got a 10.
You are incapacitated still. Eldane, you are up.
All right. So I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, 25. Yeah. All right. So
So excited.
stupid. Yeah. All right. So. Oh, thank God. Is a 19 to hit?
Yep.
And 16 damage.
Dead. And Winter, you are no
Alright.
longer incapacitated. As you break out of the
Let's see. I
somber
can't
embrace of
really-
the song.
So 30 feet from me would be 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. I'll just put it there, even
Okay.
though it's probably not going to be, but that's my turn.
All right, Vrek. Thranduil is back up at full.
Yep.
Good. Now good. What about human? It's going to send a guiding bolt at the remaining Harpy.
Absolutely.
A 7, 14.
That hits.
For 12 damage.
It is bloodied.
All right. No bonus actions. That's my turn.
All right. Timber, you are up. Looking pretty rough there, Timber.
Timber's feeling pretty rough. That is why Timber is just going to use his action to disengage and then go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and not feel bad about it at all.
All right. Thranduil, you are prone, but you awaken with this glass vial in your mouth, feeling like you just woke up in the morning after a good night's sleep.
I'm gonna sit up instantly, spit out the bottle, and be like, "Ugh, what happened?" And I'm just gonna get up and just take a shot at the Harpy.
Go ahead.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use my super special power and roll advantage.
Yep.
And that will be a 17 plus 12 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Cool. And the damage is 6. 3 is 9. That would be 18 plus 3. 21 damage.
So explain to us how you take this last Harpy out as you sit up like the Undertaker.
Yeah. Pop out this ball out of my mouth like, ready to go. Draw an arrow and just... It just soars through the air. Archer's Paradox. Hits the beast right in the head.
Yeah.
Just does a 360 spin and falls flat on its face.
It doesn't even have a chance to scream. And you guys are out of initiative.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh.
there's anybody want to go check out the nest?
I will.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
For
it's
sure,
about
for
that
sure.
time.
Hell yeah, you guys definitely earned it. So in the nest, you guys find gems totaling 348 gold pieces. You find 896 gold in coinage. There is a chest here. And all the corpses but one look pretty vile. One looks like it was a recent traveler. They are dead, and there's not much you can do for them. But looks like you guys weren't the only people that these harpies have lured in today.
Can I check the chest for see if it's locked?
Yeah, you look at it and it's definitely locked.
I'm gonna pull out my lockpicks.
Absolutely. Make a sleight of hand check.
Cool.
What was the gold pieces total? 600 what?
No, it was 896.
896.
17 on the lockpick.
Yep. You put your lockpick in and it takes you a couple seconds, but you hear that satisfying click as the padlock on it opens.
Nice. Go put my tools back into my sleeves and just open up the chest.
And as you open it up, a pseudopod shoots out at you. No, I'm kidding. You open it up
Ooh.
and inside.
That'd have been awesome.
Yeah.
Right after that fight, no thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A murder meteor comes out and it's just like
Inside of the chest, you find another 323 gold in coinage, some more precious stones equaling out to about 86 gold pieces, and some fine clothing.
nice. What size is the clothing?
What size do you want it to be, Thranduil?
I want it to be timber size.
Yep, there you go. This was
a
favorite
child's
chest.
outfit. I'm gonna go ahead and tuck
It's
the
a
clothes
child's
away.
it's a child's sailor outfit, like Daffy Duck style.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and tuck
That's
the
a horrid
outfit.
implication of what happened to that child, but whatever. It is what it is.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and tuck the outfit into my bag before anybody else notices, because I have an idea for that later.
Okay.
I can't fucking wait for this one.
Oh my god.
Get Denver drunk.
Now,
I would like to collect 2 harpy feathers.
Go ahead. Actually, make a
And then,
survival
like,
roll.
Okay.
See how good you are at harvesting these beasts.
Oh, no.
I'm kidding,
no.
Ildane. You could just walk up, grab them, and pull. You got,
Okay.
you got
I was
harpy
like-
feathers.
I was like, ooh, I actually have a positive modifier for that. Yay. All right.
It's not hard. But it definitely
I've
looks
plucked a
like many
turkey. It's
travelers
kinda
have
hard.
been lured out here. And yeah, you feel like it would smell worse, but you think the fireball probably helped kill off some of that.
Yeah, Timber kind of walks up and like picks one of the corpses with his foot and is like, yeah, he was definitely dead before the fireball. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, whatever you got to tell yourself. Okay.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely dead before the fireball.
It has been an exciting day, and it's not hard for you guys to find a clearing. And you set up your tents, and you make up camp. You're sitting around cooking up that rabbit that was way harder to get than it ever should have been. Sitting around that fire.
Its eyes are like liquefied and its heart is broken. Don't know why. It's really weird.
And
Yeah, the arrow just like split into multiple parts. It was weird.
Yeah. Weird.
And I think there was a full moon ritual going to take place tonight. However, we are approaching midnight here on the East Coast, so I don't know if Caden's got another test, if you guys want to keep going or hold off till next week on this.
Maybe a little more time.
Leave it up to everybody else. I'm good.
I had morning swim practice, so I am not running on a lot of sleep. So for me, next week would probably be better, but if everyone else wants to do it, you guys
Winter can
I'm
go
just gonna
if
leave
this
early.
is kind of a Timber and Mordella thing, I think. But I know that she was gonna try and talk Winter into it, but Winter can go to bed if she's tired.
Yeah, Winter's gonna go to bed.
Before that happens, Timber, I learned something. I've got something it's a neat little spell for when we're camping. I just need everybody to get in nice and close.
Yeah.
And Mordella, you can get a little bit closer. A little bit closer, Mordella.
Winter walked
thing.
right in between them.
Boom.
The worst. Timber.
Mordella gladly put his arm around Winter.
Yeah, Timber holds his arm straight out to the side and kind of leans his head back, and he starts some like very soft chanting, and little blue sparks start to kind of fly off his fingers, and all of a sudden a nice dome forms up around the entire party as he casts Leoman's tiny hut, which is a nice place we can all sleep. And he takes everybody out, like you can see through the walls from the inside. And as long as you were inside when the spell was cast, you can go in and out as you want. But you can, if you were not inside when it was cast, you can't come inside. And from the inside, you can see out. And then he walks outside and shows everybody, and it's just green on the outside. It kind of blends into the surroundings, but you can't see through to the inside. And then it fits up to 9 people. It's kind of cool, guys.
Nice.
Damn, you put our ranger out of work.
So
It's
while Timber is showing off, I need everybody to make a perception check. Disadvantage.
Oof.
including Timber.
If you want to say that you're looking out, or are you just showing off?
7.
11.
Oh, I'm absolutely showing off.
11. What else we got?
Hold an 18 and a 19.
Nice.
This would have been nice earlier. So I got
Dane,
like a 22.
you are the only one who really catches out of the corner of your eye as a sneaky little kobold is making its way up to the tent.
Hey guys, there's a kobold right over there.
Okay.
It still
As long as
doesn't
we
know that you've seen it, and it makes its way over, and Timber, it starts digging in your pack.
Oh, motherfucker! God damn it!
Didn't you bring your tack?
Yeah, I
in there,
guess.
Timber?
Fuck.
Too busy
Timber
showing
runs
off.
out. Timber, like, fuck, I forgot my pack outside. I'll be right back. He runs outside and he pulls out his dagger and just starts, hey, leave my shit alone, you little fucker.
Back off. Back off.
Back off.
And this little kobold, it's a female kobold, and she's holding this little, well, it'd be a dagger to most people, but it's a short sword in her hands. And she is standing over your pack like she owns it.
Well, since this is just what I do now, I cast sleep. At the kobold.
Go ahead.
I guess I'll leave Leland's tiny hut and approach the kobold and Timber.
It is definitely asleep now because no matter what
Yeah.
you roll.
Timber, do you want me to tie her up or?
I mean, she doesn't seem to be doing any harm. I grab my pack and make sure everything's in there, and I make sure the pack goes inside.
You see
the
next
tiny
to
hut.
it, a ration falls down
Yeah,
out of its hand
I think it
as
was
it
just.
passes out.
I honestly, Vrac, I think it was just hungry. I'm not too worried about it. I do reach down and pick up the ration and put it back in my bag, though.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Winter, is this one of
Did
your
everybody
kin?
else? Did everybody else leave their packs
Very-
in the tent?
A very distant cousin, Randall, and she tosses a ration out, and it like hits the kobold on the head and like bounces off. At
Wakes
least
it
it
up.
has a ration.
Wakes up and it
Yeah, thanks
scrambles.
for waking.
And the kobold is looking at everybody. It doesn't know whether it wants to run or fight. It's kind of and it sees the ration and it picks it up and it cuts it open with the dagger and just starts stuffing its face.
Kind of cute.
Maybe we should talk to it.
It's looking at Vrac and goes, "You know human. Me no like human." And starts eating.
Yeah, Mordella was
Who
getting
are
ready to
you?
come
Where
out
are
of the dome, but when she hears that, she's like, maybe not. He's human.
Hmm.
And Vrac, the little kobold, looks at you with a mouthful and goes, "You know Eldrax? Scram looking for Eldrax.
Do not
Scram
know.
lost.
Is that a place? Is that a person?
Eldrax is Eldrax. Eldrax is home."
I think he's looking for drugs.
And
Since
are you?
she's
Do
sort
you
of
know
the
where you're going?
smaller.
As you
Um.
come around the tent, she kind of jumps back a little bit. "You know human? You know Eldrax? Scram
No,
want to go to Eldrax."
I think you're really lost. I don't think there's an Eldrax around here.
"Oh no, of course Eldrax. Eldrax is Eldrax."
Right, but not here.
Scram never find Eldrax, and it takes a couple of feet away and plops down on its butt and keeps eating slowly.
Hmm.
Where's the rest of your people?
Eldrax. Eldrax is home.
Can I make a
Scram's
history
tried-
check
Yeah, go ahead.
on Eldrax? 19.
Yeah. You have never heard of Eldrax before in your life, and you almost certainly know that this place does not exist. What you think it is kobolds have such short life spans that probably this kobold's tribe called where they were from Eldrax, and they didn't know the actual proper name of it. So,
Knowing that information, I'm going to step out and I'm gonna talk. Scrim scram. Hey, where is your Eldrax?
Eldrax is at Eldrax. Yes.
Was there big trees at Eldrax?
Oh,
My
all trees are big to Scrim, but yes, big trees, big broad leaves.
Eldrax, big houses.
Scrim was taken by humans. Put on boat. Scrim made some friends, had to fight in an arena. There were dirty humans there. Scrim killed the humans. And now, Scrim lost again, looking for Eldrax.
No scram. I cannot say that like that. you know what that makes you, don't you? It makes you not lost. It makes you a warrior. And warriors never get lost. You.
Its little chest up with pride. Scrim is warrior.
Scrim is. I'll get down on one knee, approach a little creature, and I'm gonna pull out the sailor outfit and let me regale ya with your gladiator's armor.
Make a persuasion check before I let you ruin one of Nick's greatest characters he ever played.
It was a 3.
Yeah, no. Scrim starts to come up and then slashes out at the close.
Dude, that's a sailor's outfit. He was on a boat.
I know, but you don't know.
Humans clothes.
No,
You're
you're right.
want humans clothes.
You're right. Sorry about that. And I'm gonna take a rabbit's pelt. I'm gonna be like, drape this over your shoulders to let everyone know you're a conqueror among beasts. And I'll respect you then.
Okay. So it takes the pelt and runs over. Does what you said and drapes it over like a cow.
Mighty Scrim.
Scrim, mighty.
Not lost now.
No. You give
the world is your
you
home.
give Scrim food for a road?
Of course. The world is your home now.
Yeah, and it runs up, takes whatever food you guys offer it, and
yeah, I'll give it the rabbit.
what's left of the rabbit. Yep.
Yeah, that we just prepared. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I can give up 2 days worth of rations. I've got a shit ton.
There you go. Yeah, and then you see Scrim walks over to Timber's pack and turns it upside down and dumps all the Timber's stuff out and starts putting the rations in it and puts Timber's backpack on. Scrim, thank you.
Okay.
Scrim,
Well,
go.
Hey, no,
Go find Eldrax. He runs
no.
away.
Hold the fuck up. Hang on there, shipmate. That's I don't want to swear I picked that up and took it somewhere, but
Oh, I didn't hear
that's
you
my
if
pack.
you did.
No, it's okay. Yeah, you can take the food, but let's leave that pack there. We'll be good.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't hear you say you picked it up. My apologies.
No, it's all right.
Yep. All right. So, yeah, it definitely gathers up the food. It thanks you. And it makes its way into the night. A proud warrior to find Eldrax.
I turn and look at everybody else and just ask, like, what the fuck's going on today?
No, I think he was looking for drugs. Really,
It is a weird. It has been a weird day. Really a weird 24 hours, y'all.
And just
I
like
think
being
this
called
is just
into
our normal.
existence, you look up and go, well, it is a full moon.
You know, Timber, I was gonna give this to that wee little lizard creature and all, but I got to thinking. You being a fairy and all. I imagine you not had a birthday, and I imagine still you've never received a gift in your life. I think you should have this. A gift from me to you. Happy birthday.
I'm flattered, and he holds up the little kid sailor costume, or he's like, it's one of those like
Damn it.
he
I'm so trying to hold a
want
straight
this?
face here.
Like he obviously doesn't want this, but at the same time, he understands that this was something that was. He recognizes this as a cool gesture, right? So he's like, thank you. Folds it up, folds up the shirt and the pants. But he actually takes the hat that came with it. He actually puts it on his head. He's like, "Thank you very much. I will treasure this." And yeah, it is cool to have a birthday. And
Yeah.
as soon as you walk away, he takes the hat off, puts it in his back.
What is today anyway?
The day of the week.
Yeah, what date? Like in our world?
Well, it's springtime. I don't have a calendar drawn up yet, though. Just spring, your second week on the road, and it's a full moon tonight. That's what I can tell you.
And all that.
Well, thank you, Randall. That was much nicer than when you caught me in one of your traps. Thank you.
My first birthday gift was a harmonica. It wasn't very fancy, just a wood and copper and all that, but it's the small things in life, that give you the most. I don't know. Life's about the small things.
And since Winter went ahead and went to bed, we are going to go ahead and move on to Stars and Wishes. Can you guys hear me? Is it just Nick that can't?
Now we can.
Yeah,
I can hear you now.
You froze up for a sec.
Oh, I'm sorry. Guys, Nick, you want to go ahead and go first with Stars and Wishes?
Okay, so stars. Firstly, starting off with that amazing recap, Eric. That was awesome. That was a really good recap, like in the voice and everything. Really fun. And then, Frankie, man, some amazing role play of some favorite characters from our past. So that was really awesome too. And props also to the varied encounters today. That was a lot of fun to work with. And stars to everybody. It was a really good session. Wishes I have none. And that's it for me.
Awesome. Eric, you're up.
Stars to everybody, but mostly Timber for really expressing, the spells and stuff. It was really cool. It really added a lot to combat, and I'm glad you guys kind of leaned on that. I think every single session that we play just gets more and more awesome. So I can only imagine where we're gonna end up. And wishes?
Yeah.
I got nothing.
So, Cook?
Go ahead and say.
You're really quiet, buddy. Cook? We'll come. Oh,
How about now?
yep, now I can hear you.
Okay. No wishes, just stars. The role play, as usual, has been amazing in our groups. I loved the hunting incident right there. That was a whole lot of tomfoolery just to end in a cantrip killing the rabbit. I love that. Love seeing Scram and Jerry again. That was awesome. It's just cool seeing all the old characters pop their heads in and out. Scram's being especially hilarious. So props to you as the DM for bringing her into this. Yeah, that's it. If I did have a wish, it's that I would have thought to interact with Sailor Jerry before we left, because that could have gotten wild if I had bought him a couple of drinks. But other than that, yeah, man, it's each session, like Eric said, each session is getting better and better, and it's just so smooth. Everybody's working together and everything. So props to everybody.
Awesome. Glad you feel that way. Lisa?
A ton of stars. Like the recap was amazing, and then the hunting scene, where was, I know we were all on mute, but we were laughing our butts off here. And then like just the harpy thing with like uh Timburst doing like the like Looney Tunes float by, and Thranduil be like, "Oh my god, she's gorgeous," things like that. It was just, it added so much. It was awesome. Wishes, the only wish I have is that I keep forgetting I have that stupid extra attack. So that's my only wish, is that I remember. And I, like, on my notes, I have now put it in like, it's like 4-inch writing, like extra attack. So hopefully I'll remember next time. That's it for me.
Yeah. You want to go next?
Yeah, concur with everybody else. A lot of fun. Eric Thranduil is fantastic. The accent, everything. The recap is great. The hunting scene was awesome. Nick and Mordella, really enjoying the role playing. Like the whole oh, she's in my bed. Wait, she just rolled over and went to sleep. What the fuck is going on? Right? That was fun. So like Eric said, I think this group is really starting to find itself. And Kaden, I know she went to bed, but she was role playing her ass off tonight as well. So that was great. Another thing, I'm starting to figure out Wizard a little bit more. Still some stuff to grow there. Where I missed that they had Caden had done Cautious Hideous Laughter. It's because I was neck deep in my spell list trying to figure out what to do next, and I just missed that turn. But I'm starting to get the hang of it. Yeah. Other than that, my only wish is like, there'd been about 5 times already in that combat where I'd look through my spell list. I was like, oh man, I should have done Silvery Barbs. I keep forgetting I have that. And then the one time I did it, the guy rolled a nat 20 afterwards. So, but yeah, no, it was great. I loved it.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and go. Tonight was, it wasn't as big and grandiose as the previous sessions have been, but I needed to kind of reset the bar for us. Because, like I said, if I would have kept going on the path I was going, it'd be Tiamat in a month. I had a lot of fun running this session. The mercenary and the prisoner deal that I had, I really wanted to dig in on Winter. My wish was that Winter didn't go invisible instantly because she's got the big heart, and I really think I could have played that to get that guy free. And the recap was amazing. Just echoing everything you guys said. I'm having a lot of fun running this game. This is my passion now. I think about this at work almost every day. It is good times. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Thanks for watching, those who stopped in. And I'll stick around for a little bit to talk before we head to bed.